श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद की, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, श्रील गौर निताई की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीरिति नामिने। ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीरिति नामिने। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीरिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री राधा गोकुलानंद की, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, गौर निताय की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौ प्रेमानंद। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय, नमस्ते Simhamadem Sharanam Prapadim Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Vakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Daita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Dupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narsingadev Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Ya Narsimhadev 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 Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki.
Which one? Yep, only just. Did you like it? I think it was what I liked. It was just raw and straight. No, it was really straightforward. Pull it out. Yeah, we got pull it out. Because he's so easy going, you know, when you're, yeah. But yeah, look, from that little story, I mean, that's just, yeah. So, I know, personally, That's right. Well, we all know that anyway. So you're managing. Yeah. Yeah, I Oh, that's one. Yeah.
No, it's real. I don't sing it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out.
I want you to go there. Steps is a baby.
again. You can't keep a good man down. They tried to get rid of me, but it didn't work.
Krishna wants you to be here.
Bless him.
Hare Krishna. On behalf of ISKCON Bhaktivedanta Manor, we'd like to welcome you to this evening's Bhagavad Gita class. As is customary, we'll begin by singing a wonderful song called Jai Radha Madhav. It's called Jai Radha Madhav because that's the first line of the song. And we'll sing this song that glorifies the Supreme Lord before we begin the class. This is usually sung in a call and response fashion. So I'll sing the first line, and if you would like and feel inspired, you may repeat after me. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Munatira Annachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vannachari. Munatira Vannachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopijana Vallabha Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Thank you all for your kind participation. Before we begin, we'll recite invocation mantra. So please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we're reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. I'm sure you have all heard of Bhagavad Gita. If you haven't, it looks like this. Bhagavad Gita as it is, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So we're reading from text 27. So I'll repeat the Sanskrit. If you would like to and feel inspired, you may repeat after me. Ichchadvesha samuthena Ichchadvesha samuthena Dvandva mohena bharata Dvandva mohena bharata Sarvabhutani sammoham Sarge yanti parantapa Sarge yanti parantapa Ichchadvesha samuthena Dvandva mohena bharata Sarvabhutani sammoham Sarge yanti parantapa. If anyone would like to try, they may do so. Ichchadvesha samuthena Dvandva mohena bharata Sarvabhutani sammoham Sarge yanti parantapa. Ichchadvesha samuthena Dvandva mohena bharata Sarvabhutani sammoham Sarge yanti parantapa. Thank you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. O Ocean of Bharata, O conqueror of the foe, All living entities are born into delusion, bewildered by dualities arisen from desire and hate. Purport. The real constitutional position of the living entity is that of subordination to the Supreme Lord, who is pure knowledge. When one is deluded into separation from this pure knowledge, he becomes controlled by illusory energy and cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The illusory energy is manifested in the duality of desire and hate. Due to desire and hate, the ignorant person wants to become one with the Supreme Lord and envies Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Pure devotees who are not deluded or contaminated by desire and hate can understand that Lord Shri Krishna appears by his internal potency, but those who are deluded by duality and nescience think that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is created by material energies. This is their misfortune. Such deluded persons symptomatically dwell in dualities of dishonor and honor, misery and happiness, woman and man, good and bad, pleasure and pain, etc., thinking, this is my wife, this is my house, I am the master of this house, I am the husband of this wife. These are the dualities of delusion. Those who are so deluded by dualities are completely foolish and therefore cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So before I begin, we will recite the Mangalacharan. It's to invoke some auspiciousness, nothing suspicious. If you know the prayers, you may repeat after me, or chant alongside me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before we begin, I thought to ask all of you if you found anything interesting in the purport. If anyone would like to share anything they felt was stuck out to them. If you forgot the purport, do not fear. Bhagavatam says, Prayanalpa ayusa sabya kalavasmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadrita. We're always disturbed because we're less intelligent. No problem, we have a TV screen to remind us of the purport. So anything that stuck out to you? Okay, no problem. I can also share something that I found interesting. Here is mentioned that everyone is in delusion. Everyone is bewildered by these dualities of desire and hate. And someone may say that, but I'm not. But then maybe you can ask yourself, is there anything that you, at this moment in time, would like in life? Do you have any desire? And if you look deep within yourself, you may have a desire. that desire may come in various forms. It may come in the form of a cheesecake with a blueberry on top, or it may come in the form of a jute dhoti, but there is some desire. There may be some desire within our hearts. And similarly, there may also be some hate. There may also be some hate in our heart if we look deep down inside. And this signifies that there may be some duality in our life. And this duality means that we are in delusion. Everyone is in delusion. Actually, not everyone is in delusion, because the pure devotees are not in delusion. Today actually marks the disappearance of a great personality. Does anyone know who that personality is? You can call out, don't be shy. You can also look on the calendar. The great personality, his name begins with M. Yes, Madhavendra Puri. So Madhavendra Puri, it is his disappearance day today. And so when I was discussing with the person who asked me to give this Gita class, after the discussion of, the person asking me, there was I noticed it was Madhavendra Puri's disappearance day, so we concluded that I could also share something on Madhavendra Puri. So Madhavendra Puri is described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you don't know what it looks like this. This is particularly one volume of the middle portion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, from chapter 1 to 6. If you don't have a copy of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can get one. Do get one, because it's really nice. And the print is also really nice, but also the words are also really nice. So in chapter 4, the entirety of chapter 4 is discussing, as is described in the title, Sri Madhavendra Puri's devotional service. So at this point in time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Shantipur, and how he got to Shantipur and what he did in Shantipur is a whole different thing. But suffice it to say that after Shantipur, he's on his way to Jagannath Puri. And when he's on his way to Jagannath Puri, as usual, he's always chanting and dancing and completely absorbed in ecstatic love of God. Now, on the way to Jagannath Puri from Shantipur, he stops by at a place called Remuna. Has anyone ever been to Remuna before? I haven't been either. Maybe we can go together one day. When he went to Remuna, he took darshan of a very special deity. And that deity's name, does anyone know what the deity's name is in Remuna? Gopinath, yes. Jignesh Prabhu correctly has mentioned that the deity's name is Gopinath. And actually that deity is still there. If you want to visit, you can go to Remuna today and take darshan of this deity. And actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited this temple of Gopinath in Remuna, he offered his obeisances, and it's described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that as he offered his obeisances, the helmet which was made of flowers that was on Gopinath's head fell from the deity and fell onto the head of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's described like that. And so, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stop over at Remuna? He stopped over at Remuna because he wanted to taste the sweet rice that was offered to Lord Gopinath. Why? Because this deity, Gopinath, Lord Gopinath, is very famous for this sweet rice. And so Mahaprabhu took this opportunity to narrate this pastime of how and why this deity, Lord Gopinath, became very famous. And so this pastime is about Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri was the grand spiritual master of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual master was Ishvara Puri. And Ishvara Puri's spiritual master was Madhavendra Puri. And so one day, Madhavendra Puri was going to Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, he made his way to Govardhan. And when he came to Govardhan, he did, the Govardhan Parikrama. He then took a bath in Govinda Kund. At that time, of course, many of the places were not excavated because they were excavated under the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by the six Goswamis, which happened a little bit later on. And so after the parikrama, and even during the parikrama, Madhavendra Puri was constantly absorbed in ecstasy. And after, at the end of the day, Madhavendra Puri sat down. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki. So then, Madhavendra Puri sat down beside a tree, and it said that he sat down and he was chanting. And as he was chanting, he dozed off a little bit. And when he dozed off, he didn't doze off. That comes later. I take that back. When he was resting by the tree, there was one young boy that came to Madhavendra Puri. And the young boy, very beautiful looking young boy, asked Madhavendra Puri, I have a pot of milk, take this. Because the young boy knew that Madhavendra Puri had not eaten for the whole day. So then the young boy is like, why don't you beg for some food? And hearing this, Madhavendra Puri is a little confused, like, who are you? How do you know I was fasting? And so the boy said that I'm a cowherd boy in this village, and the woman nearby who were taking some water observed you that you hadn't eaten, and so I thought to give you some milk, because in my village nobody fasts. This boy said, in my village nobody fasts. If you why don't you beg? He's saying. So then the boy said, look, take this pot of milk, and I'll come back later for the pot, you drink the milk. So then Madhavendra Puri, he took the pot of milk and he drank the milk. And of course the boy had disappeared. Madhavendra Puri waited, but the boy never returned for the pot. He said he would, but he never returned for the pot. And so now Madhavendra Puri, he couldn't sleep because he was constantly chanting. But later on, he dozed off a little bit. This is the time where he dozed off a little bit. And he had a dream. Madhavendra Puri had a dream. And this was first of 3 dreams that Madhavendra Puri had. Madhavendra Puri had 3 dreams. And in this dream, this very boy that had given that pot of milk to Madhavendra Puri came in his dream. And he grabbed Madhavendra Puri by the hand and took him to a bush in a jungle. And then the boy said that I'm in this bush and I'm going through a lot of suffering, because there's a lot of extreme, like cold, rains, wind, heat. Weather can be quite extreme in Vrindavan sometimes. And so the boy said that, gather the people of the village and get me out of this bush. Take me out of this bush and place me on the top of a hill and make a nice temple for me. Make a nice temple and install me and give me lots of cold water. And so at that time the boy says, and now of course it's clear that yes, this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The boy says that I have accepted your service due to your ecstatic love for me. And he then goes on to say that yes, I am Gopal, the lifter of Govardhan Hill, and I was hidden in this bush. Why was I hidden in this bush? Because when the area was invaded by the Mughal Empire, the priest, out of fear for the safety of Gopinath, didn't know what to do. And so he hid the deity in a bush and ran away out of fear. And so after Gopal, after the Supreme Lord had given this instruction to Madhavendra Puri that go to this bush and take me out of this bush, make a temple and install me, then the dream concluded, finished, and the boy vanished. And that's when Madhavendra Puri wakes up. And when Madhavendra Puri realizes that this boy that came and gave this pot of milk was Krishna himself, Madhavendra Puri began to lament and cry intensely, because he could not recognize when Krishna had come to him. And so he was overwhelmed with lamentation. But after some time, then he became, he remembered and recalled Gopal's order, his instruction, and then became fixed in executing that instruction. So what Madhavendra Puri did is, as per the order of the Lord, he gathered all the villagers around the Govardhan area, and he asked some of them to make a clear pathway, because it was a jungle, it's not just easy to go straight in. They had to do some, you could say, heavy gardening to get there. And so the villagers assisted Madhavendra Puri with great joy and pleasure. And lo and behold, as they got to that area, that bush, they uncovered the deity of Lord Gopal. And this deity, of course, was covered in dirt and grass because it was hidden for a long time. And they obviously kind of removed and cleansed the deity. And the deity was actually very heavy to lift. One person wasn't enough, they required quite a few. And so then the deity was then installed. And actually it is described that the installation ceremony was very grand. A grand installation ceremony took place. It's described that there were 900 pots of water used in the installation ceremony. And all the available milk, yogurt, ghee from the entire village was brought for this installation ceremony, and various other foods, sweets, tulsi leaves, flowers, various garments, the entire village's stock. And then Madhavendra Puri began the Abhishek. And when we read this pastime in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's very clear that Madhavendra Puri very strictly, rigidly follows all the rules and regulations of deity worship. He does so very elaborately, without any kind of hesitancy or kind of lethargy. With great enthusiasm, Madhavendra Puri performs his deity worship. And as the Abhishek is going on, the mantras were chanted. Brahma Samhita, like that. Everything was done according to the rules and regulations. And the deity was very nicely dressed. Flowers and garlands were placed on the body of the deity. And then incense and lamps and food were offered. Then Madhavendra Puri performed the Annakut ceremony. So when the villagers had all found out that, Lord Gopal was going to be installed, they were very enthusiastic to contribute. And so all the villagers bought their entire stock of rice, dal, wheat flour, etc., in large quantities. Whatever they had in their homes, they brought for Gopal, whatever stock they had. They were not considering that, oh wait, what about tomorrow? They did not consider such things. Everything they surrendered unto Gopal. And the potters brought various cooking pots to cook. And then the cooking began for the Lord. And there were many, many different types of preparations, and many different brahmanas involved in cooking. And once the cooking was done, Madhavendra Puri personally offered all the items to the Supreme Lord. And because obviously the deity had been undercover for so many years, Lord Gopal was very hungry, so he ate everything. And even though he ate everything, everything still remained. And that is transcendental. And the interesting thing is, all of this arrangement was made in just one day. Everything was done in just one day. And it's described that no one but a devotee can understand this. So if you can understand this, that's amazing. Then Madhavendra Puri put the deity to rest and prepared the bedding as per the rules and regulations of deity worship. Now when such ceremony was performed, word spread to different villages as well about the appearance of Lord Gopal. And so each village and the villagers became inspired, and they also petitioned Madhavendra Puri to contribute to another Annakud ceremony. And so therefore Madhavendra Puri also would then the next day perform another Annakud ceremony. That day, the next day, it was said that one village, all of the villagers would bring all of their entire stock of rice, dal, wheat, flour, etc., etc. They brought as much milk, yogurt as they had, the entire stock, and they performed another Annakud ceremony. And people from different villages came, and like that, there would be like an Annakud ceremony almost every day of a village's entire stock of food grains. News then even spread to Mathura and the leaders of Mathura, or the Kshatriyas, and they also felt inspired to contribute upon hearing about the appearance of Lord Gopal, and they contributed by constructing a temple for the deity, and they also contributed cooking utensils. And it's described that each family of Vrajabhumi contributed one cow to the deity, and therefore Lord Gopal had thousands of cows. And eventually Madhavendra Puri trusted the care and service of the deity to renounced Brahmanas, and Madhavendra Puri also initiated them, and therefore deity worship was entrusted to them. And this deity worship was performed very nicely for 2 years. Then Madhavendra Puri has his second dream. And in his second dream, the deity Lord Gopal comes to him in the dream, and he says, "My body is still too hot." Because in Vrindavan it can get very, very hot. And so the deity is telling Madhavendra Puri, Lord Gopal is telling Madhavendra Puri, "My body is too hot. Go to Jagannath Puri, and from Jagannath Puri get sandalwood pulp and bring it here and apply it on my body. So when you apply the sandalwood on my body, it will cool my body down, because sandalwood has that cooling effect." And after Madhavendra Puri woke up from his dream, he was very happy and excited because he had the opportunity to serve the Lord. And so before he left, he made all arrangements for the elaborate worship of Lord Gopal, and then he immediately began his travels so that he could execute the order of the Lord. And during Madhavendra Puri's during Madhavendra Puri's travels, he made a pit stop at Remuna. And at Remuna, there is a deity of Gopinath. There's a deity of Gopinath. And seeing that deity, he chanted and danced and became overwhelmed in ecstasy. Then Madhavendra Puri asked one of the Brahmanas there that what kind of food is offered here to Lord Gopinath. And after the Brahmana replied, after the Pujari responded, Madhavendra Puri understood that only the best of items are offered to Lord Gopinath. Now, the Brahmana also mentioned that in the evening there is a preparation of sweet rice, and that's given to Lord Gopinath in 12 pots of sweet rice, and that's actually technically referred to as Amrita Keli, and it's called Amrita Keli because it tastes as good as nectar. Now Amrita Keli isn't exactly sweet rice, it's a little bit more, it's a bit different than sweet rice. It's more milk added and boiled even more and condensed a little bit more. So it's slightly different. Now, why did Madhavendra Puri make such inquiries? He didn't make such inquiries because he was anxious to taste the preparations that were offered. He wasn't anxious to taste the Mahaprasadam. His mentality and thought process was such that if I know what amazing things that are offered to Lord Gopinath, maybe by tasting I can replicate it and offer it to my deity, Lord Gopal. He was not interested in eating. He was beyond the bodily concept of life. Even during the Annakut ceremony, there was so much prasadam from, imagine, the whole stock of grains, wheat, rice, flour was brought from the entire village and offered to Lord Gopal. And that after it had been offered and the Lord had partook in the foodstuffs, that prasadam was distributed to the entire village. But Madhavendra Puri only had one small preparation of a milk preparation in the evening after everyone was done. He was not interested in maintaining his body. He would only accept whatever came by its own accord. He would not even beg, which is why the boy at the beginning was asking, why don't you beg? So he was not interested in tasting. He wanted to only please his deity, and therefore he asked what kind of preparations are made. And so because of this preparation, Amrita Keli, which is also known as Kshira, this deity is celebrated as Gopinath Kshira. And this is actually not offered anywhere else in the world. And then, as that discussion was going on, Madhavendra Puri saw that one of the pujaris was bringing those very pots to the altar and about to offer this preparation to Lord Gopinath. And Madhavendra Puri thought that if I could just taste this sweet rice, Amrita Keli, then maybe I can replicate that for my deity, Lord Gopal. And he thought that if it comes of its own accord, not that I'll go out and obtain it, if it comes to me somehow or other, then it would be amazing that I can taste it and replicate it for my deity, Lord Gopal. Then as soon as that thought kind of came to his mind, he became ashamed. Why did he become ashamed and embarrassed? Because he noticed a desire to taste the offering before it was offered. He noticed that. And therefore, he considered that offensive. He considered that he made a grave offense because the arti was not complete. The offering was not complete, yet he had thought about tasting it. And so he thought that it's greatly offensive. Of course, we know his motive is only to please the Supreme Lord. So then Madhavendra Puri offered his obeisances and immediately left the temple of Gopinath. And then Madhavendra Puri went to a vacant marketplace and just started chanting. Began chanting. Now the priest who had offered the pot of Amrita Keli to the deity had put the deity to rest, and then he himself also went to bed. And when he went to bed, he had a dream. He had a dream where the deity of Gopinath had come to him, and he said, "Wake up, go to the altar. In the altar, behind my cloth, you will find one pot of this sweet rice. I've hidden this one pot of sweet rice. Give that to Madhavendra Puri. He's in a marketplace right now. You get this pot of sweet rice, you give it to him." So then the priest woke up and he, quickly took a bath, went on the altar, and he kind of looked over the cloth of the deity, and he saw that yes, this is the pot of sweet rice. Like you can see here, this is the deity, and this is the pot of sweet rice, and this is the priest, and the priest is moving the cloth a little, and is astonished to see that the pot is there of sweet rice. The pot of sweet rice is there. So then, So yeah, then the Brahmana, the priest, he takes this pot of sweet rice and starts going to the village and starts calling out that whoever named Madhavendra Puri, please come and take this pot of sweet rice. Lord Gopinath has stolen this pot of sweet rice for you. Madhavendra Puri, please come and take this pot of sweet rice. And so then Madhavendra Puri, upon hearing this, he came and the priest gave him the pot of sweet rice. And of course the Brahmana explained the whole situation, and Madhavendra Puri then honored this sweet rice and became ecstatic, was overwhelmed in great ecstasy. The priest offered his obeisances, then returned to the temple. After Madhavendra Puri honored this pot of sweet rice, he washed the pot, he broke the pot into many, many pieces, and he covered it with a clean cloth. After he covered it in a clean cloth, what he would do is each day he would eat one piece of this broken earthen pot. And every time he ate this one piece, he would become overwhelmed in ecstasy of love of God. Now, assessing the situation, like bear in mind this happened at night, and bear in mind Madhavendra Puri didn't sleep much because he was too busy chanting. He understood the situation that by the time I wake up, if people understand that the Supreme Lord stole a pot of sweet rice for me, I'm going to become famous. And he didn't want to become famous. And so he then left Remuna. He offered obeisances to Lord Gopinath on the spot and then left Remuna and continued on his mission to get sandalwood pulp and camphor for his deity Lord Gopal. So on his way, he made his way to Jagannath Puri. When he got to Jagannath Puri, when he saw Lord Jagannath, of course, he was overwhelmed with ecstasy. And when people had heard that Madhavendra Puri was there, because his glories had already spread to Jagannath Puri, they were also giving him loads and loads of respect. And of course, Madhavendra Puri didn't like all the kind of fame and recognition he was receiving. He even wanted to leave Jagannath Puri, but he couldn't do so because what was more important was his service to Lord Gopal of getting the sandalwood pulp and camphor. So in that way, he described his desire and the Lord's desire to get sandalwood pulp and his mission to serve the Lord to the servants of Lord Jagannath. And in such a way, because of the contacts the servants of Lord Jagannath had with the government officers, they were able to easily secure some sandalwood pulp and camphor, large quantities actually. So Madhavendra Puri was now then ready to leave Jagannath Puri, and they supplied him with all the required documentation to cross borders, etc., etc. So then on his way back to Remuna, when he saw the deity of Gopinath, of course, he began chanting and dancing, he said, without stopping. And he, of course, offered his obeisances. Then Madhavendra Puri took rest that night at the temple of Gopinath. And then this is when Madhavendra Puri has his third dream. In his third dream, his deity Lord Gopal comes to him and he says that, I've already got this sandalwood and camphor. I want you now to grind this down into a pulp and smear it over the body of Gopinath every day. Every day. And then only be there until it's finished. So keep smearing this grinded sandalwood pulp and camphor on the body of Gopinath until it is finished. Because there is no difference between my body and Lord Gopinath's body. And so by smearing the sandalwood pulp and camphor on the body of Gopinath, my body will also decrease in temperature and I will become cooled down. So this is what Lord Gopal is saying. And so then Madhavendra Puri wakes up and he then calls the servants of Lord Gopinath and explains the situation. And the servants become very pleased and they start to carry out that instruction of Madhavendra Puri. And this, of course, the deity was then smeared with sandalwood pulp and camphor until the entire stock was finished as per the instructions. Then, at the end of summer, Madhavendra Puri then went back to Jagannath Puri and spent 4 months there during the rainy season. Then at the end of the chapter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu praises and glorifies Madhavendra Puri's character. Why did Lord Gopal tell Madhavendra Puri to smear the sandalwood pulp and camphor on the body of Lord Gopinath? Madhavendra Puri had already made such great endeavors. He walked all the way from Vrindavan to Remuna, to Jagannath Puri, back to Remuna. Just to walk from Vrindavan to Remuna takes about 12 or 13 days according to Google Maps. I don't know if that's fast walking or slow walking, and I don't know if that accounts for like sleeping or not, or rest times or not. So at least a month. So he was making extravagant endeavors to satisfy the Supreme Lord. So why is it that Lord Gopal told Madhavendra Puri that, okay, just smear the sandalwood pulp on the body of Lord Gopinath? Unfortunately, we're out of time. It's now 7:57. So we'll now be having the Aarti ceremony of their lordships. And the lyrics will be on this screen over here. So the lead singer will sing one line and you may all repeat after. And as the Aarti ceremony begins, as the conch blows, we can all stand up. If there's any 30-second questions or comments, then we can discuss for like 10-15 seconds. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki, Shri Madhavendra Puri ki jai. Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but we are scheduled. We have a schedule.
Okay, so
We are scheduled ourselves. If it's in the
no, it's okay, but we'll use some good schedule. It's okay.
Sure. Thank you. Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman ki, Jai Shri Gauranitai ki, Jai.
Namaste Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namo Krishna Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Shiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kosho Navita Tavane Jagamana Dakine nitai cha Samme jada da Dakine nitai cha Unikate advaita shini Vasa chatra Chandra Jini Adana Ujvala Kote Chandra Jini Adana Ujvala Kote Chandra Jini Adana Prestaya Bhutane Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Etnamine Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivakacharya Suttara Satashi Srimad Hesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivakacharya Suttara Satashi Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namachaya Shiraharadyastaku Ki Prem Se Kau Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivashadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Ganga Mai Ki Jai Yamuna Mai Ki Jai Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Gora Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
yeah.